What zodiac sign do you dislike the most? Sagittarius. If you're a Sagittarius and you are sensitive, scroll past this video. Now, we are in Sagittarius season. I'm a Leo, okay? And I don't know what I can say on here that won't get me banned. So I'm trying to think about the right words to use, but put it this way, I would become, whenever I'm having a conversation with a Sagittarius, or I'm in the same room as a Sagittarius, bad things come to mind. Okay? They're delusional. Okay? They don't realize how disrespectful and rude they come across. And me being July Leo with an Aries rising and a Taurus Mars and a Scorpio Lilith, I have a serious temper. I also have a Libra moon, so I go from zero to prison. Okay, I don't tolerate disrespect. And Sagittarius, you can tell them, do not disrespect me. What you're telling me right now is disrespectful. I try to give people a warning, before I get to that point where I'm just coming across out of pocket. Okay, I can be really cruel and nasty with my words, and once I have a really bad temper, you know what I mean? I had anger management like 3 times in my life. It's not something to be proud of, but I'm trying to work on it. Yes, I do have a therapist that I speak to every week. But Sagittarius, they trigger it. Like everything that comes out of their mouth. First of all, you don't want to go to a Sagittarius when you are having a bad day, or if you want somebody that can comfort you, if you're going through something, if you're depressed, if you're sad, if you're angry. They have a temper as well. I feel like December Sagittarius are worse than November Sag. I feel like November Sag are a little bit calmer because I have a brother who's a November Sag. And I currently know a December Sag female, and we do not get along at all. We can't have a conversation with each other without arguing. Like, I'm talking, she is extremely disrespectful. And, as I tell her all the time, I have a temper. Why provoke it? And she will get me to the point where, like, I'm telling you, I am going to end up being, what's those what are those serial killers out there? That's how much they trigger my temper. Like, they just don't care that they're triggering you. They just want to see how bad you could get upset, how upset you can get. And I don't need that in my life. You know what I mean? I need peace. I don't need somebody that's going to get me to the point where I'm getting that angry. And they're the only side that gets me that angry. And like I said, I have an Aries rising. So that means my temper is worse than any other Leo, or worse than most Leos. Leos have a temper, but because I have that Aries rising, that means I get angry very easily. You have to talk to me in a very soft tone, a very nice tone for me to relax. In order for me to calm down, I always describe myself as the beast from Beauty and the Beast. And I always say the perfect woman for me is Belle. Because she just knows, Belle knows exactly how to talk to the beast. She's very calming with her tone, her voice. She understands, that, okay, he has a temper, and she looks beyond his temper. Where Sagittarius, they don't want to try to understand why I'm angry. They don't see anything wrong with how they treat you and how they talk to you. Where Leo can understand, okay, I am being rude, I'm being disrespectful, and that's why this person is being rude to me. Where Sagittarius don't see that. They're that delusional where they don't see that they're being rude, that they're being disrespectful, that they're being out of pocket, that they're degrading you, you know what I mean? And me as a dom, nobody's going to sit there and disrespect me. Nobody's going to degrade me. Nobody's going to belittle me. Leos, we don't like being belittled or talked down upon. Talk to me nice. Talk to me with respect, you know what I'm saying? And we'll be good. do what I say and we're going to get along fine. Be sweet to me, be nice to me, and we're going to get along great. But Sagittarius, no, they're just very, very, very disrespectful. They don't like anybody trying to control them, but they want to control everybody else. They, you know, they're very rude, very mean, very nasty to everybody, but then they are super sensitive at the same time. I mean, does that even make sense? You can't be bullying everybody, Sagittarius, and then get upset when somebody matches your energy, and at the same time they're narcissistic where they don't realize that they're the perpetrator, they're the bullies. You know what I mean? They blame, once you disrespect them, they're gonna blame you. You know, all of a sudden they're the victim. They never admit to their wrongdoings. You know what I mean? So me having a Taurus Mars, I don't back down from an argument. So you can imagine how scary it can be for a Leo like me with an Aries rising to be in a room with a Sagittarius as stubborn and as disrespectful as they are. It just, I have never gotten along with Sagittarius. I get along with the Libras very well. For some reason, Libras know exactly how to tame me. They know how to keep me calm. They know how to make, you know what I mean, bring my temper down. You know what I mean? They can be very sweet. I'm not saying all Libras, but most Libras, for some reason, they're very sweet to me. And some Pisces women, the ones that are very sweet, like February Pisces, usually a lot sweeter than March Pisces. They are very calming with the way they talk to me, and they're very understanding, and they're very comforting, you know. So usually Libras, Pisces, calm me down very easily. Yeah. I don't like Sagittarius. I don't get along with y'all. Y'all just are rude, and you can sit here and go in the comments and say, oh, well, you're just matching energy. No, y'all are just straight up rude from the get. Y'all are rude for no reason. Y'all are overly opinionated for no reason. Nobody asks for your opinion. So if you're gonna be able to be disrespectful, you're gonna have to be able to take it when somebody else is disrespectful to you. And Leos, like I said, we are not for the weak. We are not for the weak. So yeah, a Leo and a Sagittarius, not a good combination. Not a good combination at all. So that's the side that I don't get along with the most. I actually get along, even though I haven't gotten along with some Cancers, I actually click with Cancers a lot more than Sagittarius, surprisingly. So yeah, Sagittarius, I can't stand y'all. Overly controlling, overly domineering, and I'm a dominant man myself, so you ain't about to outdom me or overpower me. It ain't gonna happen. Your manipulative mind games ain't gonna work on me. So, yeah.